What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing a 1 million MT squad. So obviously, as the title would suggest, this squad is going to cost exactly 1 million MT, or give or take a couple of thousands. But this team is incredible, absolutely incredible. There are a few like minor upgrades you can make, but honestly, apart from that, you can't get much better than this. And there's also one player in the squad that the reason he's in here is because, well, it's an Evo card, but one of the lower Evo cards is, I've used the price of one of the lower Evo cards, not the highest tier, which I have. Other than that, that might put it a little bit over the million, but if you take into account that it's one of the lower tiers Evo, which is still more than usable, then this should be fine. Still in the million. But at the point guard position, obviously, we are going to be running with Derrick Rose. In a squad like this, for around 200 to 250k, you've got 13 Hall of Fame badges on D Rose, stop and go, quick first step, difficult shots, one of, without question, the top point guards in the game. Got Dimer, he's got floor general, range extender, quick draw, tight handles. Stats wise are really good. Obviously, he is a fantastic shooter. He's really good dunker, ball handle 98, perimeter defense 88, and it's like obviously speed ball acceleration 99. The crazy thing is that this is Derrick Rose, and he is lights out, like absolutely lights out. 87 3 ball with his release. He barely misses when he's open. Unbelievable shooter, unbelievable player. And for a squad of this price, if you're willing to again, like I wouldn't advise you to blow all your MT now, but if you are willing to blow all your MT, this is probably a perfect card to use. After 2, we are going to use one of the most underrated cards when he initially, without question, one of the top 5 2 guards in this game, one of the top 5 wings in this game, not just 2 guards, wings period. Averaging 15.2 points per game through 4 games. He is shooting over 50% from 3, well over 50% from the field. 4 Hall of Fame badges: catch and shoot, volume shooter, tireless shooter, hot zone hunter, teardropper, relentless finisher, pick dodger, chase down artist. He got gold clamps as well, which is unreal. He's also got quick first step, range extender, and quick draw. He's got an 88 3 ball. He's got a good enough driving dunk of 85. And his release is so money. Ball handle of 86. You're going to see in the highlights, he's just dominating. Steal 87, perimeter defense 84, interior defense 60, which isn't great, but the perimeter defense is good. He had decent speed, ball acceleration. It feels a lot better than that. And again, just an unbelievable card. We'll lock up your other team's wings. We'll hit jump shots at a high rate, and we'll also blow by people and attack the basket. So as far as wings go, Eddie Johnson has no weaknesses. At the small forward position and Eddie Johnson is around 50k. Small forward position for a little bit, as far as I know, he's a little bit over 100k. I saw him for like 110k bid with like 2 minutes to go earlier today on PS4, so I'm going to say he's around 100 to 120k. Paul George, for lack of a better word, is a perfect wing. And to be fair, so is Eddie Johnson, but Paul George is 2 inches taller. He's got 4 Hall of Fame badges, but they're not the most relevant Hall of Fame badges. And most of the great gold badges: range extender, quick draw. He got clamps, intimidator, interceptor, difficult shots. He's got silver quick first step, which is good for someone his height, and silver tight handles. He can shoot the ball really well. He's got not great post game though. He's got a great driving dunk 97, can handle the ball well. Perimeter defense 95, great speed, ball acceleration for a 6'9" player, and unreal lateral quickness. So obviously I've talked with these guys enough. At the power forward position, I'm pretty sure this is like almost all of my most overpowered squads you can buy. And like there are more expensive cards. Like if you're looking at power forwards you can buy, there are a good few of these that are, actually there's not that many. There are a few of these that are more expensive, but Pascal Siakam for around 35 to 45k depending on when you're looking is a perfect glue guy. You don't need all 5-year players to be offensive players. Siakam is just an unbelievable defender. He's a Hall of Fame defensive leader, which is huge. Gives everyone a +4 in every stat. Got catch and shoot and corner specialist, Hall of Fame. He's got 28 gold badges, including clamps, which is huge, intimidator, rebound chaser, and has also got quick draw gold. Stats wise, he has got a mid-range shot of 87, 3-ball of 88, which is not bad, as well as having a really good release. Driving dunk is 80, block, steal, perimeter defense, interior defense, all of them above 85, so he's going to be really versatile defender, a really good lateral quickness, and he's going to be able to defend, switch everything, guard all 5 positions, and also give everyone a +4 to all their defensive stats with Hall of Fame defensive leader. And at the center position, we are going with, for around 15k MT, Amethyst, Rick Smits. So, Rick Smits is a giant. So if you guys, imagine Mirasan, except much better and can shoot. This is a Mirasan. While he's not a 3-point shooter, if he's in the corner, he actually will hit them occasionally. He's a Mirasan with a 97 shot 3. It's an unbelievable card. His block range is only 60, but you know what? That doesn't matter. He blocks shots because, again, he is 7'4". 7'4", 20 gold badges, defensive leader, intimidator, moving truck, rebound chaser, post move lockdown, tireless defender, goal back down punisher, which is huge. And yeah, he's really good. Obviously, we've got somebody else here who's one of our last few off the bench to make sure that he's, if we do want a shooter, we've got one in. But no, I really like running Rick Smits. He helps us on defense. He's always an option on offense. Just give the ball into him, and he's glitchy and can score. So no, he's a fantastic card. Then off the bench, the point guard position, we are going to run with a 2-guard. And it is going to be Jeff Petrie. Petrie has got an unbelievable release, and while he's not the best defender in the world, that's kind of his only downside. 83 perimeter defense, lateral quickness of 83, not terrible, but again, no real defensive badges. He's got basically everything you want from an offensive player. He's got no steady shooter, which is great. Got range extender, he's got dimer, he's got quick draw, he's got floor general, difficult shots. He's a volume shooter. He's also got a good 3-ball, good mid-range. Release is fantastic. Decent-ish driving dunk, to be honest, when he gets in there. Ball handle of 86. He's got decent steal rating and good speed, ball, and acceleration. So while not the best on defense, one of our last 3 off the bench is to make up for that. Then at the 2, we are going to go with the second best 2-guard in the game. I actually like Eddie Johnson and Kobe. I don't like Kobe's better. Eddie Johnson's more fun to use. Like, I don't know why. Like, Kobe's the better card. Hall of Fame clamps, Hall of Fame defensive leader, which helps out the team a huge amount. Catch and shoot, basically all the best offensive badges, gold even. He can shoot the ball really well. Unbelievable going to the basket, can speed boost, great animations, great release. He's got unbelievable defense. He's fast. I'd say Kobe and Zach LaVine are 1 and 2 in terms of 2-guards, with Eddie Johnson number 3. But I don't know, Eddie Johnson's more fun to use, and I like having a defensive lead or a Hall of Fame defensive leader player in the starters and one on the bench as well. At the 3, you've got another kind of bit of a defensive liability, but this guy right here is around, I saw him for 70k. Actually, Jeff Petrie's around 20 to 25k, Kobe's around 130-ish k, and Terrence Ross is 70k max. 6'7", Hall of Fame difficult shots, basically all the goal badges you want offensively. Not going to be the best defensive player, though, to be completely honest. But an unbelievable dunker, good ball control, great shooter, really good release, decent perimeter defense stats. He's fast, good lateral quickness, and again, no clamps, which is a bit of a problem, but that is that's literally the only problem with this card. He also looks bigger than 6'7" in game. Make it out what you will, but it's just one thing I've noticed. At the power forward position, we've got the best offensive power forward in the game by a mile. We have got Rashard Lewis. The bench is a much more offensive lineup anyway, but we do have some defenders on the at the end of it. Catch and shoot, Hall of Fame. Well, basically, he's got a lot of Hall of Fame badges. Got steady shooter, unfortunately. He's got quick draw and range extender gold. Great 3-ball, great mid-range, great release, great dunk, great ball handle. He's not a great defender, but he's a versatile defender, decent rebounder, and he's fast. Really versatile player, and at 6'10" can kind of play at the 3 or 4 and do really well in either of those positions. And at the center position, we are going to put in Anthony Davis, who is around 70-ish KMT. Rashard Lewis is a little bit over 100k. So For around 70k for Anthony Davis, you can't get much better from the center position. He gets, to be fair, he does get bullied a little bit. His strength of only 87, he does get bullied by a lot of the giants, which sometimes he can kind of struggle. But he's got really good speed, speed, ball, and acceleration, great rebounding stats. Again, a really versatile defender, shoots the three well, shoots the mid well, plays well on the post, and yeah, it's just a really good card, especially for my playstyle. Last three off the bench, we have got, so I'm going to put in Drew Holiday, but as like a backup, a point guard with clamps. The problem is that this Drew Holiday will push this over 1 million. I'd say just use the Amethyst Drew Holiday, or use the Ruby and use Ruby that you can get for like 3k and Evo him up a little bit. It's not going to be the hardest thing in the world to do, but this pink diamond is really good. But again, it's a lot more expensive than what it's worth. There's almost no difference. Like, you're not going to feel a noticeable difference between the Amethyst and the pink diamond, trust me. And then we have got a power forward, a defensive power forward, just in case we need one. We've got AC Green. While he's not Pascal Siakam, he's probably a budget Siakam. Shoot the three well. He's fast enough, decent speed of ball, good perimeter and interior defense, good rebounding stats, good lateral quickness, 17 gold badges, a lot of defensive ones, quick draw. He is a budget Siakam. And if Rashard Lewis being killed on that, and especially with these two guys, there is potential, well, actually, especially with this bench line, there's potential for them to destroy us defensively, or destroy us on defense. So there's a reason why I got Drew Holiday and AC Green in there. And then we've got to have a shooting center in, just in case we are struggling with Rick Smits. So I'm going to put in Nikola Vucevic for around, the two of these guys here, around 15k. I'm not sure what price Drew Holiday is an Amethyst, but I'm guessing somewhere around 15-20k max as well. And Vucevic, you can use anyone here. I just chose you. You can literally use LaFrance. I don't know, you can probably even put in Porzingis, to be honest. If you have a little bit extra MT, you can use a Jokic. Karl Anthony Towns works perfect if you're on an extreme budget, but there is just a center that can shoot the ball pretty much. I just like using Vucevic. So anyway, yeah, that's the team. Now let's get on to the highlights. So anyway, that is the team. That's the video. My opinion, it's the best squad you can pick up for 1 million MT. And to be honest, I think it's hard to find a better squad in general than this. I don't think there are that many better squads in my team, let alone for this price range. Sure, like on Friday, they could come out with prime packs that, I don't know, render. You could suddenly get a Pascal Siakam type player range extender. And that means that Siakam is suddenly outclassed. I don't know. Are they going to give us a bowl with a three-pointer? Something, or a three-pointer and quick draw, which could kind of render Rick Smits useless. A lot more clamps point guards. I don't know, but it's hard to predict what 2K are going to do in the future. But for right now, for 1 million MT, you cannot get better than this. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.